Divestment is the opposite of an investment. It simply means getting rid of stocks, bonds, or investment funds that are unethical or morally ambiguous. Scientists at the 2009 Copenhagen Climate Conference agreed that the global temperature should increase no more than 2 degrees Celsius, or we risk worldwide climate catastrophe. We can burn roughly 565 gigatons more of carbon dioxide to stay below 2 degrees Celsius. Fossil fuel companies have 2,795 gigatons in their reserve already, 5 times more than the 565 gigaton limit. To avoid climate catastrophe, we must keep 80% of those reserves in the ground.
To be left under the darkest skies for everyone.
On May 8, 2017, 37 students occupied Cheadle Hall at UC Santa Barbara. They demanded an official endorsement of their campaign from Chancellor Yang, among other requirements. The UC invests an estimated $2.8 billion in fossil fuels. The sit-in at Cheadle Hall was meant to draw attention to this hypocrisy of a campus that claims to be one of the greenest in the country.
So throughout this first day of the sit-in, we had over 140 different students come through and sit in with us. 40 of us ended up spending the night. We're not just sitting in here occupying the building. We're learning, engaging with one another, and sending the strong message to the UC.
On day 2, 245 supporters had signed in at the sit-in. More than 300 students had participated by the third day. And the fourth and final day topped the success with 425 students. All 3 nights of the sit-in, 40 students slept on the floors of Cheadle Hall.
Well, our major victory has been to convince Chancellor Yang that supporting fossil fuel divestment is a form of incredible leadership. He will be the first Chancellor at the UC, but definitely not the last, to stand on the right side of history on the issue of fossil fuel divestment.
I've been sitting in calling for fossil fuel divestment this past week and support their aims.
But the other thing that has been a victory is bringing this campus together over the issue of fossil fuel divestment, changing the way in which we talk about climate change and centering the issue around the activities of the fossil fuel industry and not on individual solutions that we know simply cause individuals to feel guilt when the real culprits are the fossil fuel industries.
Major institutions divesting from fossil fuels challenges the brand of fossil fuel companies, making their image as poisonous as their product. Divestment is not just an economic issue, it's a moral one. Since the UCSB sit-in, 3 other UC chancellors have publicly announced their support for the Fossil-Free UC campaign. The chancellors of UC Santa Cruz, UC San Diego, and UC Davis have joined Chancellor Yang on the right side of history. But the fight is not over. The regents have still made no promises to begin full divestment from fossil fuels and continue to side with the fossil fuel industry over chancellors, students, staff, and the planet.